Good morning, Opie and Anthony. There's a lot of interesting stories in the paper today. You got a woman falling off a cruise ship.
Oops, another one.
I laugh because she didn't fall off no cruise ship. It's our humble opinion that there was an oopsie that occurred.
Oopsie.
It's the best way to get rid of someone you don't like.
I don't know if anyone's ever been convicted of murder for throwing someone off a cruise ship. God, it seems like the best way to kill somebody.
Hard to prove. They never find him.
Yeah, that's what happens. Now, the latest woman, she's with some guy, I guess her boyfriend, and it's 45 miles off of Atlantic City. So you're in the ocean. You're in the Atlantic Ocean. And, oopsie, she falls overboard. And then the guy reports her missing.
Anthony, you've been on a lot of these. Not a lot. A few.
Yeah, a lot of cruises.
Actually, a lot, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Isn't it kind of hard to fall off a cruise ship?
It is so damn hard. You have to, on purpose, you have to throw yourself over the rail. And then hope you don't, like, hit maybe a lifeboat or the walkway around the ship that's wider than the part that you're jumping off of. You can't just fall off of these things. Really, especially since it's not the heavy seas or anything. You don't have waves crashing over the bow.
Yeah.
And you really would have to, on purpose, throw yourself off.
Well, here's the story.
What he told me on the phone was she fell over the railing and fell.
Oh, yeah, this is the mom. You know, I feel bad for the family, obviously, but come on. Something's going on here. I guess the boyfriend had to call the mom.
Yeah.
And this is what you're hearing.
How long after did he report her missing, though? Like, if they wait a while.
3 days.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He says she fell over the rail. Right there is she falling over the rail. What are you reaching for? What are you climbing up on the rail?
You got to say you don't know. You just were separated for a while. You were on the bowl, and you thought she was around on the ship somewhere.
Yeah.
Buy yourself some time.
Yeah, no kidding. This is so suspicious. All of these are suspicious.
All of them are.
Yeah.
What he told me on the phone was she fell over the railing and fell to something down on the lower deck, and that he ran to try to save her, but she lost her grip and fell.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Nah, he's lying.
She fell. She was holding on to something. He tried to save her. So I guess right away he said, "Oh, she just fell over."
Right.
Or that's so he says.
And then she's holding on, and you think he's taking his sneaker to her fingers,
just pounding away at her face. That's probably the best thing to do is you throw someone off, then you wait, and then you run and go, "Oh my God, they just fell overboard." That way they're only looking around the area right around the ship at that time. Meanwhile, you left her in the dust.
Are there cameras on the ships at all, though?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
all
there
right,
are
so
cameras.
you might have to just you have to know where the cameras are not.
Yeah, that's true.
It. But you also.
Well, if you're going to kill your spouse, you got to do a little work. You can't just
got to do your homework.
Got to do your homework. You got to look around and see where you can see cameras and all that. Go to an area where it is less populated. Make sure it's later at night after you had a few.
Maybe was it the balcony of a room, perhaps? A railing on a walkway. Like they don't give you enough details.
Philadelphia area mother is devastated. Digesting the news, her 46-year-old daughter was the victim of a cruel accident at sea. Mindy Jordan was on board the Norwegian Dawn cruise ship on her way from Manhattan to Bermuda. Around 8 p.m. Sunday night, 45 miles off the Atlantic City coast, she reportedly fell overboard.
See, they're saying reportedly.
Reportedly.
Because everyone...
She ridiculously fell overboard.
You can't get convicted for murder for a push. That's almost impossible.
Push.
It's hard to prove, you're right.
How would you prove that if there's no camera around?
Unless there's
no evidence left behind.
Your teeth prints in her knuckles when they find her.
Right.
And your shoe print on her forehead. It was helping.
Well, that's just it. They never find these people.
No, I wonder if sharks get them or just sea animals.
Little sea animals. First they come, they pluck your eyeballs out, and you're just floating around there with no eyeballs. And then they eat your lips away.
You remember we did the story back in the day. Some guy fell off an aircraft carrier, and it was legit. He was fooling around, and I forgot exactly the details, but he fell. and he's in the water, and he watches the aircraft carrier just going on its merry way because no one saw him fall off the ship. Can you imagine the fear of being in the ocean?
Like, oh, boy.
And there's the boat just going in the distance.
And no one knows you're missing.
No one knows. You can't yell loud enough to get anyone's attention.
What happened?
Like, when is somebody going to figure out I'm missing?
Well, this guy, because he was, he was a Navy guy. He was able to survive. He
Got
figured
some
out some
survival
stuff.
skills.
And like a fisherman's boat picked him up days later, something like that.
Did he have a boat or anything with him, like a lifeboat? Nothing?
Hell no. He was just floating around the ocean, and
He took his pants off and tied up the legs and the waist.
How do you
and
tie the waist?
I don't know. He actually crumpled it, I think, and then he would blow air into one leg and hold that and use that as a float.
Yeah, you
Just
wouldn't
kinda
have to
float
like
on it.
even tie up the waist area actually, because all you have to do is get air in it. You know what I mean? And the air would be
you
above
kinda
the water.
still float.
But
holes in the knees. That would suck.
but
He should have taken care of that.
he had to keep blowing up the leg of his pants like every 5 minutes or something ridiculous. But he did it, and a fisherman's boat came around, and the guy survived. It was on like 60 Minutes or one of those shows. It was an amazing story.
How happy are you when you see that boat show up?
Oh, wow.
Toodaloo.
Oh,
Hello.
wow. So the next clip here, more to the story that's happening today. If you think that your life means anything,
Yeah.
it means something to your loved ones and some friends of yours. Maybe one or two coworkers. That's it.
Yeah.
Outside that circle of people, your life doesn't mean crap to the rest of the world.
Nope.
This is a perfect example of that. Listen to this.
Coast Guard choppers were searching for her from 10 p.m. to 3 in the morning, but no sign of life.
I said, are you telling me they didn't even find her body?
We have, we want them to find her. We're still hoping that they find her.
Julie, they're not even looking anymore.
I know.
Cruise managers initially dispatched a small rescue boat, but after the Coast Guard arrived, the captain resumed his course to Bermuda.
Of course. Wah, feeling hot, hot, hot. That's it. Yeah.
Hey, they make it look good, but it's like, hey, we got to get to Bermuda. These people want to do some parasailing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry for the inconvenience. We're back on course to Bermuda. And remember to sign up for that Kontiki cruise that will be taking, the booze cruise tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun once we get to Bermuda. Don't mind the person that fell overboard and died a horrible death.
Also want to remind you, it's casino night. Casino night.
Yeah, go down to the casino. Check out the band, too. Really, really got a great reggae band down there tonight. Try not to fall overboard. We really want to keep on schedule.
You might notice the music's going to be a little louder tonight on the cruise ship. That's to muffle the sounds of horror.
We want to muffle the sounds of crying coming from cabin 2403.
So don't mind the louder music today.
This is fun. Can I go on one?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. But I went with a hell of a lot of people. I went like family and friends and everything. A lot of fun.
First thing we're going to do when we get to Bermuda is get rid of old Buzzkill.
Yeah.
The party must go on.
Yes, we'll be dropping the murderer off at the airport.
I mean the
The boyfriend. Right. The boyfriend.
Yeah, you do a bunch of it's like you're kind of taking your hotel room with you to various beaches.
Hey,
Stuff.
you
It's fun.
didn't say rock coat this time around.
The rock coat. That was Patrice's bit. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I bought her a rock coat, man. The rock coat.
Feeling hot.
Right to the bottom. Feeling hot, hot. People, there's a horrible death. People are in mourning. Let's say, the guy didn't do it. He's got to be feeling horrid.
Yeah.
And there it is. There's the conga line. He looks out his window.
You know what though? As
Just sees
human
people conga lining.
as human beings, we're all the same.
Yeah.
All they had to do is get a few distractions on board, and it's business as usual. Maybe a few drinks laying around for free.
That's it, right?
Some kind of limbo contest all of a sudden appears. You're like, you get a distraction.
Ooh, look at that.
You forget about the chatter that someone might have fallen overboard.
Did you hear somebody? Oh, dirty banana!
Hey, what What's
a dirty banana man? Let me have one. Could you top it off with an extra shot of rum, please? Oh, yeah. What were you saying? I forgot. Woo! Yeah. Woo!
Hey, you gonna go see that Sex and the City movie?
Did you hear what happened on board? It seems a woman... Midnight buffet! Woo! Oh, my God! Ice sculptures! All right, chocolate buffet at midnight. Woo! Feeling hot, hot, hot. So what were you saying? I don't know. Let's go to the buffet.
A lot of people checking in. I mean, we got our expert in studio. Anthony's been on a bunch of cruises, but a lot of people checking in going, look, I took a cruise on that particular ship. Wait, Pete might have more info. Pete, Long Island, what's up, buddy?
It's the boyfriend. She was getting lippy.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
How are you?
Hey, good.
All right to the point.
I was on that ship. I gave my kids free reign on that ship to run around it, and I said, just don't climb up because you'll fall off. There's no way you're falling off that ship.
Yeah. It's just like there were kids running around.
Yeah.
There's no place on the railing that you could just, oopsie, and topple over the thing. Unless you're drunk and climbing over for some ridiculous reason. But
Yep, that was the first cruise I took with my kids, and I told my kids they had free reign on the boat, and they came back, so you ain't falling off that ship.
so you know, I think you get probably people that want to kill their significant other, or crimes of passion, where there's a lot of drinking going on those ships. There's a lot of hanky-panky, things like that. So maybe if this guy sees her, gets a little jealous that there's stuff going on, get back to the room, you crack her in the head, you throw her overboard.
How do you lug her body with cameras and other... What do you...
Well, I don't think there's cameras everywhere, especially in the rooms. There's no cameras on your balcony or anything like that.
Do you get balconies?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Very nice. Well, I did.
Nice.
You have her,
It was wonderful.
you have her do the Titanic thing, and then you just give her a push while she's up there. I'm on top of the
Yeah,
wheel.
yeah. Oh, now, let go of the rail. Go ahead.
Just like in the movies.
This is so romantic.
I feel the wind in my hair.
I can't believe how romantic you've gotten on this cruise. Damn it. oh, there it is. Yeah. Why don't we go to the bow, sweetie? We'll go to the bow, me and you, and remember that scene from Titanic? Me and you will reenact it. Are you kidding? No.
This is wonderful. It's
I
the middle of the
really-
night. No one's out here. It's just you and me.
I really want to do that. I think, okay, there you go. Now climb up front. Be careful. Wouldn't want you to slip. There we go. Oh.
No, go up one more.
Go
One
up
more.
a little higher.
A little higher.
No, I'm right behind you. I'm right behind
I'm
you.
right here, sweetie.
All right. Now, shut your eyes and spread your arms like wings. There you go, honey.
Oh,
there you go.
It's a little wobbly
There
up
you
here.
go, you bitch. Bye-bye. Oh, God.
You don't know how to read lips, do you?
What's the matter, E-Rock?
I was lipping. Now feeling hot. Should have been
Oh,
right.
yeah, well, of course.
See the juxtaposition in the bit.
Juxtaposition.
You go for the right from the romantic.
Little
music
romance.
back to
Not a
the
good
party.
lip reader.
Or word reader, actually. All right,
Food reader.
let's go to Michigan. Lauren, what's up?
Hey there.
How are you, Lauren?
You were talking about that kid that fell off the aircraft carrier. That was the America back in '95.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was on that ship
You were.
when he fell off. Yeah.
What was the details? Why did he fall off? Was he? I kind of remember. Go ahead.
He claimed he got hit by a door that was swinging out on what they call a sponson, little balcony. But those doors on those aircraft carriers are about 6 inches thick, steel, about 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would hurt.
It was, yeah.
Did he
It was back
die?
in the Adriatic. It was like 2 days that went on that they were looking for him on the ship before they finally announced that he was,
He was
Okay.
overboard.
The water was pretty warm there, wasn't it? It would have to be.
Wow, for a guy that was on the ship, you
Yeah.
don't have a lot of detail.
He's just keeping it quiet.
Yeah, like
Military secrets. He went out for a long pass on the deck and...
Yeah.
Oh, you mean he was on the military ship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
A big door swung and hit him?
Nah, that's not how I remember
That's what he
it.
claimed.
All right. Thank you, sir.
They say aircraft carriers are so big that you could be.
How big are they?
They say
they're so big.
You could be on there with your brother, and you might not see him. I heard that. I did hear that.
I've been watching that show Carrier on Discovery. It's a whole documentary on it's not about you, Jimmy. Carrier. Pretty interesting stuff, though. You know, there's like a lot of girls on these ships now.
Yeah.
And there's relationships going on, and they're not supposed to, but they do. And there's about 5,000 people on a carrier, 1,000 of which are women. So there's 4,000 guys, 1,000 women.
What a nightmare.
Whoa.
What a nightmare for both parties.
These 5,000 and none, though. I mean, it used to be all guys.
Well, also, think about it. From watching the show, there's probably about 200 attractive
That's
girls.
what I was getting at, too.
And 800 are just like, I think, lesbians and very burly women. And they hook up, though. Even the ugly ones. I think it's a good place for ugly girls to go because there's a 5-to-1 ratio there.
Yeah, why not?
Be somebody you hug. You're a 1 in New York, but you're an 8.5 on the high seas.
Exactly.
All right, one more story, then we got to move on. Lauren in Greenlawn, the home of Harbor Fields High School. My God, my high school. What's up, Lauren?
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Great.
I was actually on the Norwegian Dawn last year, and this guy, he must have been like 68 years old, died in the casino.
That's a death ship there. What is with the Norwegian Dawn?
Yeah, he died right in the casino, and we were about 2 days away from Bermuda.
Oh.
And, yeah.
They just put him with the turkeys.
Now, Lauren, be honest. How long were you affected by this news? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
I was probably a little creeped out for the first day.
For the first day?
That they didn't. Yeah, once I noticed that they didn't get a helicopter to the boat, I was like, there's a dead guy on the boat.
Dead guy on the boat.
That's a good
I was not fond of that idea.
That is pretty creepy.
That is a good point. You know, somewhere on this boat, it's a dead guy.
I bet they have a morgue.
You would assume it's probably way away from people,
Yeah,
but it's probably in some freaking room that they just someone had a last minute cancellation.
Oh, you think he's like laying in the bed?
Yeah, put dead guy in that room.
I bet Jimmy's right. I bet there is a morgue on board.
You think?
Like in the
like a freezer
in
or
the
something?
sick bay or something. There's like a single drawer.
Probably
They just figure
They
need
probably
one.
just put you in the freezer with the shrimp.
Yeah, with the chocolate for the midnight buffet, the ice sculptures. You're sitting there with the dolphin,
right?
And a swan.
Enough about the shrimp. We get it.
How many people
eat all
are
you
on a
want?
cruise? How big's your cruise?
About 200, 250 people.
Perhaps more than that.
I thought it was more.
No, you'll get about.
All right, thank you.
About 4,000 people.
Really, that many?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're huge. The ships are gigantic.
You can't even tell that you're in the water for the most part.
Yeah.
Unless you're, outside and you go, oh, water. That's
Unless
right.
you're
I'm
falling
on a
into
ship.
it.
I'm more a Royal Caribbean guy myself than Norwegian, but I took one Norwegian cruise, and that was pretty nice.
I wish I had gone on one with my girlfriend.
I
never did that.
And now you never will, or what?
No.
With that, we got to take a break. Opie and Anthony.